Hello everyone, I am JazzyDenise. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you how I got this beautiful color I am wearing right now on my head. So if you want to know how I bleached, highlighted, and toned this hair, stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Alright, so first you want to cover your workstation. I'm using wax paper, but that was a bad decision. I also have a bowl and brush for mixing, some aluminum foil, a pair of gloves to prevent burning on my hands from the bleach. Developer, I'm using 30 volume bleach of your choice. And the toner I am using is Wella Color Charm Toner in T35. And of course, you'll need your hair that you will be bleaching. Now that we have our setup, let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to cover my hands with the gloves because bleach does burn, okay? I didn't believe it, but it actually does burn. And I'm going to empty the contents of the bleach packet into the bowl and mix it with developer. The consistency you are looking for is something like a loose paste consistency. You want it to coat the hair, but you don't want it to be too thick to where it's kind of almost like chalky. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just paint this mixture onto the hair, starting from the tips to the roots. I am being careful not to go all the way to the top of the weft, but I am being thorough to make sure that I cover the entire bundle with the bleach mixture. As you can see, I am turning my brush on the vertical just to make sure I can get in between that bundle, get inside it, and open it up. And I am working fast, okay? I know this is better for timing purposes, but I am working fast because 30 volume developer doesn't change the color as quick as 40 volume developer, but it's still a quick process. As you can see here, the color is already changing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up and move on to the next bundle and do the exact same process. Okay, moving on to the closure. So for my closure, I separated it into sections and bleached it by section. I just found it easier this way to bleach the hair how I wanted to without going all the way to the roots. So I did the exact same process as I did for the bundles, only I used my fingers to rake through each section to make sure it was thoroughly covered in the bleach mixture. I'll continue to do this process until the entire closure is covered in bleach. Okay, as you see here, this is why you shouldn't use wax paper or parchment paper for that matter to do bleaching for hair, because it rips. Obviously, I don't understand why I didn't think of that in the beginning, but I eventually took the paper off of the table and just worked on top of the glass and aluminum foil because it kept ripping as I was doing the hair. Okay, so you want to just go ahead and coat the entire closure to your liking with bleach. And once I am done with that, I will go ahead and wrap it up in aluminum foil as I did with the bundles and let that process to my desired color. Now, I do check on all of my bundles and the closure periodically just to make sure it's not lifting higher than I wanted to. I was going for a deep kind of honey blonde color. I didn't want anything too bright because this was just to lift the base from black to brown. Okay, so once I was done with that, I went ahead and washed out the hair, and this is the color it lifted to. I was very satisfied with this. The next thing I'm going to do is diffuse the hair a little bit. I'm going to blow dry it with my diffuser attachment, just a little bit, 5 minutes a bundle, just to dry it off a little bit so it'll be easier to bleach with the highlights. Here is a better view of the color since the hair is semi-dry now. Okay, so moving on to the highlighting process, I went ahead and mixed up more of that bleach mixture. And I am taking random small sections, about 10 per bundle, and just coating it with the bleach as I did with the dyeing process. I am taking the bleach mixture a little bit higher than the line of demarcation because I wanted it to have a gradient effect all throughout the hair. I didn't want the colors to just start from one point. I really wanted it to look as natural as possible, and the best way to get that, in my opinion, was to go ahead and have the bleach a little bit higher on the highlights. As you can see, I am going through the bundle. I am searching for sections in different areas to cover because I wanted the highlights to be spread out pretty diversely in the bundles. And I will do the same technique for the closure. The only difference with the closure is I concentrated the highlights more towards the top because I planned on doing the flip over method with this wig, which is what I did. And I wanted the highlights to be very prominent in the front. So I felt the best way to get that was to concentrate them towards the top and the middle. As I did with the bundles, I will go ahead and wrap these up to let them process in the aluminum foil for about 15 minutes. I did not want the color to get too bright, but I did want to see a color difference from the base color and the highlights. Alright, so here is the hair wet. I have washed it out from the highlighting process, and I am going to go ahead and tone it up now. So the box directions called for 1 part toner to 2 parts developer, 20 volume developer. That is what I did. I used the toner bottle as my measuring guide to go ahead and measure out that 2 parts developer. And I just mixed it up until it was like a goopy consistency. It looked really nasty, but it looked like something I would have played with when I was about 6 or so. And yeah, I just went ahead and mixed that up and drowned the hair in that mixture. I was determined to use the entire mixture on the 2 bundles and closure, so I did not hold back. I went in on this part, okay? I went ahead and just covered the sections multiple times in the toner because I wanted my hair to come out the exact color I wanted it. I didn't want any brassiness or anything of that nature. I just wanted it to have a brown base and nice highlights all throughout. And if you're liking this video so far, guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. And you can catch up on my other videos as well. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and wrap it up and let it process for about 20 minutes as per stated by the box directions. And here is the finished results, you guys. I was so excited about the color. This camera is doing it no justice and my lighting is horrible because it was about 5 o'clock in the morning when I was recording this part, but I was in love. I'll go into details about how I felt the hair held up after the bleaching process in the next video. So yeah, this is the end results. I really loved it. And you know, again, this lighting is doing this hair no justice. So after this, let me just go ahead and serve a little face for you guys, model it off, and yeah, I'll come back at the end. Yes, honey. Okay, do you see that color? Do you see those highlights just poking through? I am in love, you guys. I don't think this color is just perfect for fall. I think this is a year-around color, okay? And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this detailed tutorial on how I got my hair to be this color. In the next video, I will be giving my initial thoughts on how I felt the hair held up after the bleaching. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.